Debi with Debi's Wreaths and things. And today we're going to be doing a tutorial on this wreath. This is a ruffle style wreath made using 10-inch mesh burlap. Well, this is actually just a mesh ribbon and it has jute in it. I bought this from Hobby Lobby. So this is different than any of the other ones that I've done, and it's really pretty, and I thought I would show you really quick how to do it. So here are some things that you're going to need. You're going to need a wire wreath frame. As always, I buy all my wreath frames from Dollar Tree. So this one is 14.5 inches. Now, you can use a work wreath frame. However, just know the measurements that I give you with the cutting of the mesh is going to be different. I can't tell you how because I don't use the work forms. These are the only ones that I use. So, just remember, measurements I'm giving you is for this wreath frame only. Okay? You're also going to need, I think it's 21 of these not zip ties, Chanel stems. You're going to need rotary cutters, scissors, both, whatever you want to use, and 2 rolls of your mesh. You're also going to need glue gun, hot glue, and something to measure your ribbon. I chose to use the mat. Now, I'm going to show you real quick. I've already made my work wreath form using this, and I've already pretty much got my wreath done to save time, but I am going to show you really quick how to do this. Alright. Now, I'm sorry for the different colors, but I thought it might be easier to show everybody how to do it. I hope you can see this alright. Okay, so in each wreath frame, you have a bar. And this is your inner, this is the inner circle. So I put 6 Chanel stems on the bar on the inner circle. And then on the outside, the very last one, now this is only for this wreath that I do this, I put 6 Chanel stems where the bar is. And then I dab, this is where your hot glue is going to come in, just a little bit of hot glue, and I put it right here in the center of each. So you're going to have a total of 18 of these Chanel stems put onto your wreath frame. Alright, you're also going to need 3 Chanel stems, and you're going to cut these in half. And yes, I did use my scissors because my wire cutters will not cut it. So, this little bitty thin wire hasn't messed up my scissors so far. Okay, so just put them off to the side. Now what we're going to do is we are going to cut, you're going to need to cut 18 30-inch strips. So this mesh is the 10-inch mesh. You're going to cut 18 30-inch strips. Okay, like I said, I've already pretty much got my wreath finished. So I'm just going to need 2, I'm going to use this one, 2 more 30-inch strips. Alright, you're also going to need, this is where I do mine different. This is a very full wreath. So I was looking at it when I first started making it, and I didn't like it the way that I had it. I felt like it wasn't enough. But I knew I didn't want to use more than 2 rolls of the mesh. inch because buying it on sale at Hobby Lobby is still $5 a roll. So this is what I did. This is my method that I come up with to make it work, to make it fuller. You are going to need 6 26-inch strips. That almost had it. Not quite enough. Right. Now, that's about 26. This is about 30. Okay. So now what we're going to do, like I said, I've already pretty much done the wreath. This one came undone, so I'll show you how to do 3 of them. You're going to fill in your chenille stems that we put on the inner and the outer rings. Autumn, come help me, please.
I'm about to feel like that.
Sorry, y'all. I've got to have a little help. I need for them to be able to really see what I'm doing right here. So I need you to zoom in on my hands. Just stay here for just a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to start pinching in the center and just working up. Just like that. And we're going to bring it into a bow tie. Now, once we have done that, can I see? Just kind of bring your chenille stem up and lay it in there like this. Now, if you're going to add ribbon, like I have in my wreath, like I'm going to do, then you only need to tie this one time because you're going to come back in and you're going to have to untie it to add ribbon. Alright, so let's do this again. Ready?
Yes.
Alright, we're going to start gathering it in the center. I know it's hard to tell, but you're going to gather it in the center and just start moving your hand up. Pinch it until you make a bow tie. Okay? So once you have your bow tie, we're going to bring it. I'm going to lay it in this stem. I'm just tying it once because I'm going to add a ribbons to it. So, one more time, I'm going to go real quick because my daughter's trying to eat. Into a bow tie. Like this. And then let's add it right here. Okay. Autumn, you can back it up where they can see me. Back it up where they can see me. Good? Thank you. Alright, so as you can tell, this wreath already looks pretty full, but I'm one that I noticed I could still see gaps. So I didn't like that. So this is where you're going to add your 26-inch strips. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to bring it in using that same bow tie technique. this is where the difference is, okay? You're going to take and wrap your chenille stem, the half that we cut. Bring this to the back side. One twist. That's it. You don't want to over twist this because it won't sit right in the in your frame. Okay. So now I'm at, I see a center part here. I'm going to go directly in the middle, and I'm going to go the second and the third row. I'm going to tie this onto both. Just kind of go over the second and the third row, kind of in the middle. You don't have to worry about gluing it unless you want to. And then I'm going to tie it off tight. Okay, so we got that one section finished. Let's go ahead and bunch these up and make it a little quicker. So remember, we're going to take this chenille stem. Oops. It's really not as hard as I'm making it look, y'all. Bring it to the back. Twist it only once because you don't want this to sit too high off of the back of the thing there. Get tongue-tied here. Let's do that again. And the reason that I just went with 26 inches is because I wanted to keep it the cost where I'm not having to charge my customers so much. One twist. And I don't have to use another roll. But if you wanted to use another roll and do 30 inches, you can. But for me, this works well. I guess I could have had these bow ties ready, but you'll be able to look and see how it's done a little better. I hope. And another reason why I'm doing these this way instead of the way that I had it all the way around is because I'm not going to add ribbon to these sections. I only want the ribbon in certain sections because I want this mesh to show. I don't want it to be completely covered. I'm one that loves ribbon, and I've known to cover my wreaths with mostly ribbon. So, but with this technique, I didn't want that. Alright. So we did the one. Okay, that's where I did that one. I'm going to go here. Remember, we're going to go over that second. Right here, we're going doing the second and third bar directly in the middle. Hope you can see this. Give it a good, tight twist. And you'll be done with that. Okay. Let's do that again. So we did that again. Center bar. Again, I'm going to kind of guess where the center is here. Curl up to make me want to sneeze. But, sorry, y'all. It does that to me. Okay, so we're going to take that second and third bar. I probably got this Chanel still a little bit too short, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Here it goes. As you can tell, it's already starting to become fuller. Make sure you tighten that back good because you do not want this to come loose, especially if you're selling this. And you don't want that to come loose. We've got one more after this one. Here's my last one. Just like that, this is finished. Okay, so this is where you just get in here and work with it and fluff it, and trim up your little edges here. Get it nice looking. Another thing I like about this wreath is, you know, when you're doing the spiral wreath, oh, it sheds so bad. And this one, it still sheds, but to me, you don't see it as much. So, I just really like the way it turned out. So, there it is. Hey, Autumn, will you come and make sure they can get a full view of this, please?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll leave you alone. This is it. It is nice and full. Can they see it good? It's nice and full, and you don't see any bare spots. And then it is perfect for when you get ready to add your ribbon to it. Alright, so that is it. Thank you so much for tuning in and for watching my tutorial. Now, I do offer classes, and with the classes, we go over how to make the bows, we go over how to put the streamers in. I'll even show you how to put your embellishments or whatever else you want to add in there. And it's all done online from the comfort of your own home. So if you're interested in doing a class, I ask that you please hop over to Wild About Wreaths Facebook group, not page, group, and Wreathing Around group. And on there I will update when the classes will be. My daughter is laughing, I'm sorry. I'll update when the classes will be. Now, with Wild About Wreaths, it's Wild About Wreaths, not Wild About Wreaths 2. You won't find me there. Wild About Wreaths group page. Okay. Jump over there and I'll be seeing y'all soon, okay? Thanks. Bye.